Alright, what's up guys, it's your boy Spider back for another JJKPhantomparade video. So today we're going to be going over the bi-weekly news, which is coming out at a really weird time. It's actually coming out like in the middle of the week basically, which is kind of, or almost the middle of the week-ish. They're a little bit late on this one. But yeah, basically, you know, we're going to be getting all the new content here, all the new banners, which I'm just going to shut off right here. But before I get started and continue further, I greatly appreciate if you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe, would really help me out, trying to get 1,000 subscribers. But with that being said, let's actually continue with this. So, as you guys can kind of already see, we got some new banners coming up. We got Toge and Shoko, just like I kind of predicted a little bit. I was a little bit off on the dates, but you know, for the most part I was right. We're also getting another rerun banner of Team Gojo and our boy Yaga, which is pretty, you know, two really good units. So we're going to be getting Toge on June 27th, which is going to be in a couple days here at the usual time, right? And then next week we're going to be getting Shoko on 4th of July, which is kind of funny. And then the week after, we're going to be getting this Gojo, Team Gojo and Yaga banner, which is actually going to be releasing around the same time that the current stuff, like the Imaginary Realm and the Team Geto banner with the Inumaki that just released like last night basically. So we're going to be getting all of that, you know, as the following weeks come by. So basically this last banner here will be the third week of content. So it looks like interesting how they're kind of giving us 3 weeks of content now instead of 2, which is kind of interesting how they're kind of seemingly no, they're not really speeding things up. They're just more so giving us the information a little bit sooner, I guess, as to what's coming out instead of going by 2 week schedule. But yeah, very big banners. You know, Toge's really good, Shoko's really good. Honestly, wouldn't blame you guys if you want to do summons, which I also might join you in there. Might do a couple summons myself for Shoko because she's a really good character. But I'm not gonna go too crazy, but I'll probably do a couple because, like I said, she's really good. Of course, each one of them have events. You know, we're gonna have a map event coming up this week. We're gonna have a story event, which is gonna probably be like a lottery thing next week, and then another Imaginary Realm in 30 weeks from now. So that's pretty much what that's going there. We also have some special gacha here, which is probably gonna be some paid banners where you can like have a, yeah, as they said, paid banners here, where you have a chance of getting these recollection bits or these characters. All pretty good, but you know, if you have the money for it, cool. If you don't, it is what it is. But yeah, you know. That's basically about it for the, you know, the main news here as to what's coming out. You know, nothing too crazy. Basically just one event, one banner for each. Of course, I'll be making another video very soon where I will be going over our boy Toge. But if you guys are curious, you know, I'll quickly show you guys where he's on the tier list. Alright, so if you guys were really curious, you know, our boy Toge is S tier character, so you know, pretty high up, and then a Shoko is a double S tier. You know, she's a really good support character. I will of course be making separate videos for each of them, going over into more details as to why they're there and what makes them so good, right? But I did want to put your guys' attention to the timeline here. So if you go, you know, by the timeline as to where we're at, right? So currently we're right here, right? We got the Imaginary Realm battle against SO. We got the feature right up where it has you know, rerun for Team Geto and Inumaki, you know, pretty cool stuff. And then we're going to be getting this later this week with Toge, right? And then next week we're going to be getting Shoko. And then the week after, we're going to be getting this Team Gojo banner, right? With this Imaginary Realm. Now the reason I want to bring this up is because, you know, we're really not that far away from that, from the first actual global anniversary, which is kind of cool. We're really not that far away, guys. Really not that far away, because literally like Blue Monkey will be like in July, right? May is going to be towards the end of July. And then basically we have like, you know, this banner here, another rerun banner here, another rerun banner here, then a new banner here with this dude called and then most likely towards the end of August or early September, we're pretty much at first anniversary at that point. So yeah, I think somewhere around early to maybe mid-September is when we'll probably be seeing the first anniversary for the game, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty, you know, I mean, it makes sense, right? Because the game kind of came out around the time anyways, but it might be a little bit earlier, because we kind of had a, you know, a ramped up schedule here. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how we're gonna be almost caught up with JP very soon. Or at the very least, we're gonna have our first anniversary very soon, right? Granted, you know, JP has already released a bit of content already as is, but they've been kind of slow about it. So, you know, we'll probably be caught up fairly soon. Most likely by the end of the year, we'll 100%, or even before the end of the year, we might be like officially caught up with both JP. And then at that point, you probably would just, you know, just wait out for each anniversary or half anniversary to be something for any characters, right? Most likely with any other gacha game. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know about that. You know that we are getting very close to the half anniversary, or my bad, first anniversary for global. So just keep that in mind. You know how you do your pulls. You may not want to go too crazy because we are getting really close. For me personally, though, I will be doing some summons on. Let's see, I think I went too far. I'm gonna be doing some pulls on Mei because I like Mei and she's pretty good. I like Mei, so I'm probably gonna do some pulls for her, and then of course I'm gonna be doing a couple pulls for Shoko, but I'm not gonna go too crazy on them because you know we got some big banners coming out for the first anniversary for global, which was JP's 1st anniversary. But with that being said, guys, hope this helps you guys out. Good luck with you guys' summons, you know, for the ongoing event, for the current, you know, rerun banner with like Geto and all that stuff, basically, that's going on currently. You know, good luck with that. And then also good luck with your summons for, you know, Red Toge. I'll make a video, of course, for him later. But yeah, that being said, I'm gonna see all you guys later. Peace and take care, everybody.